This is Coyote News.
USD's new head women's basketball coach, Kayla Karius, is already practicing with the team. Karius was an assistant coach for the Coyotes from 2016 to 2018, coaching under Dawn Plitzowite. She was also the recruiting coordinator, where she helped bring in Chloe Lamb, Hannah Shervin, and Liv Korngable. After leaving USD, she spent 3 years in Wisconsin before going to Drake last year as an assistant coach. She inherits a Coyotes team that made the Sweet 16, but 4 players she recruited in her first stint at USD all graduate this year, making Allison Poplowski the only Karius recruit on the roster. Karius will need to hire an entire new coaching staff, as well as the assistants last year went with Plitzowite to West Virginia. We have just learned that Karius has signed Walker Demers as her first recruit. Demers is a 6'3" center from Grafton, North Dakota.
Six-year seniors Chloe Lamb and Hannah Shervin have been leaders on the women's basketball team for 5 years and saw their college careers come to an end. As Coyote News' Bennett Clary reports, that doesn't mean they're done with basketball.
Lamb and Shervin have both been to the NCAA 4 times during their careers. The team fell to the University of Michigan, but Lamb and Shervin led their team to victory against Baylor and Ole Miss in the NCAA tournament.
This might be just because it's more recent, but I'll never forget singing the fight song, our school song, with our fans after we beat Ole Miss.
After the tournament, Lamb attended the So You Want to Be a Coach program to learn more about a possible career in coaching. Both Lamb and Shervin entered the WNBA draft. Lamb says she does not want to regret not entering and giving it her best effort. The results for the WNBA draft were posted Monday night at 6 p.m., and Shervin was drafted to the Minnesota Lynx. In a Zoom interview with Coyote News, Shervin says she would like recruiters to know she brings more than her basketball skills to the court. She also brings her leadership and work ethic. Both Lamb and Shervin say they enjoyed working with Coach Plitzowite and learned a lot from her on and off the court. For Coyote News, I'm Bennett Clary.
The Lynx will open against the Seattle Storm on May 6th.
In a press conference this morning, Shervin said her selection didn't go exactly as planned.
When I talked about entering the draft with my family, they're like, well, what if you get drafted by the Lynx? And I was like, that's not going to happen. Like they're too good. I just have them on a different level when I think about women's basketball. So to know that, I'm on their roster right now and that I'm going to training camp this weekend it's a dream come true. The kind of almost sad thing about the WNBA draft is, unlike the men, they don't give it as much focus in the second or third round. So I was actually announced during a commercial break. So we were watching, but I wasn't expecting, we're really super locked in. And then all of a sudden everyone around me was kind of celebrating and I was just shocked.
Although Shervin's been drafted and signed by the Lynx, she still needs to officially make the team roster during tryouts.